hey, Hayes Mega here, and I'm doing a video on some Sur Ron merchandise. Alright, Hayes Mega got some Sur Ron merchandise. Alright, I actually don't have that much Sur Ron merchandise except for a Sur Ron Light B MX. Alright, so Hayes Mega has been an owner of Sur Ron Light B, or just a Sur Ron stuff, for more than 4 years now. Man, it's been a long time. I can't believe a Sur Ron bike has been out for that long. I mean, in my opinion, it's still the best bike for the money, is what I would say, alright? I'm not going to say it's the best bike, but it's the best bike for the money, alright? It doesn't cost a lot of money. It doesn't cost a lot to get into the Sur Ron game, alright? But I'm not going to lie, it adds up after a while, alright? You're always wanting more, you want to make your bike better, that type of thing, alright? In my opinion, the Sur Ron Light B is like, you know, like the Honda Civic of the electric dirt bike world. Okay, like yeah, you just want to keep on modding it and making it faster and faster, you know, type of thing. Okay, but the good thing is, like, yeah, in the very near future, we're gonna get 2 more Sur Ron bikes. All right, we're gonna get the Ultra B and the Storm B. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about those. All right, Hayes Mega is planning on getting an Ultra B though. But anyway, yeah, Hayes Omega owns a 2018 Sur Ron Light B MX. Okay, if you guys don't know, the MX, all right, they don't sell the MX anymore. It's called the X bike. All right, for whatever reason, I don't know. Okay, MX should stand for motocross, right? Anyway, for the longest time, we haven't been able to get any cool Sur Ron merch here in the States, is what I'm going to say. All right, until now, alright? Not even Lunicycle, alright? So Lunicycle was the official importer for the Sur Ron stuff for a while now, alright? And now we got Sur Ron Canada, alright? So I bought some stuff from Sur Ron Canada / USA, alright? But I guarantee you, this box came from Canada. It says Canada Post on it, so Sur Ron Canada is going to be the official importer, alright, for the bigger Sur Ron bikes, alright? Now, and I think they sell maybe the Light B also, but they're going to be importing the Ultra B and the Storm B this year. Finally, right? Finally, the crazy thing is, the amazing thing is, like, the Ultra B came out so fast, so fast. Like, you just heard about it, and a few months later, boom, it's going to be here in the States already. Unlike the Storm B, where, like, we heard about it like 2 years ago or something, all right, and then like a year after, everyone else in the world has it, but America. what the hell, man? And then now we're finally getting it. But the Ultra B just came out like super fast. I mean, around the world it's probably out already, but in the United States we're gonna get it really soon, in a month or two. So I'm really excited for that. All right, Hayes Mega is a big fan of the Sur Ron stuff. All right, I think you know, they're a new company, but they make a good bike. Okay, in my opinion. Anyway, I bought some merchandise. I bought some Sur Ron merchandise. You can see I've got a Sur Ron jersey, but this isn't like a real official Sur Ron jersey. All right, I've got this from Von Cat, all right, or VMX Off-Road. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to know where to get this jersey. This is an awesome jersey. I love it. All right, they hooked me up with it when they gave me the I'll model it for you. All right, that's what's behind it. Just white. Okay. It's got the Sur Ron Dragon, all right, and the Sur Ron. So if you guys don't know, this little square-looking dragon thing here is a Sur Ron logo. All right, you'll see it. You'll see it on the bike in a bunch of places. It's changed over the years a little bit, is what I'm going to say. Like I said, I have the very first Sur Ron bike. Okay. Okay, so let's go check out this merch. All right, so if you go to Sur Ron Canada's website, you can buy parts for the Sur Ron Light B, and I'd imagine probably the Ultra B and the Storm B when they're available. Okay, and it's like a one-stop shop for your Sur Ron stuff, right? And then you can buy Sur Ron merchandise, and Hayes Mega bought some merch, $81 worth of merchandise. That's what I say. Okay, so here we go. All right, so the first merchandise is a logo T-shirt. Boom, there it is. All right, it has a Sur Ron logo and everything. Let's go open it up. All right, this was $23. All right, 23 US dollars. I ordered it from Sur Ron Canada's website. Okay. So here's what it looks like. I got the extra large because I like the big shirts. All right, it says Sur Ron on the front. All right, it also says Sur Ron inside, all right, there's no tag unless the tag is on the bottom. See, it says Sur Ron, all right, Sur Ron XL, and then on the back is the dragon, all right, the Sur Ron dragon. Pretty cool. All right. I think there is a tag on. There has to be a tag. That's like a standard thing, right? You gotta know how to wash it, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a tag. All right, that's cool. But anyway, Hades Omega will be rocking this shirt at events when I'm racing the Sur Ron. That's what I say. All right. If it's one thing Sur Ron doesn't do very well, they don't represent all that much, you know. I've been racing a Sur Ron for a long time now, a few years now. All right. Okay, the next thing I got is a Curve Sports ball cap. There it is, okay? It's got the Sur Ron Dragon logo on it, just like right here. Alright, there's these little yellow dots around it. Alright, and this is the curved one, so it has like a curved bill. I guess it's pre-curved. I guess you can make it straight if you want to, but... And then it says Sur Ron in gold on the back. Alright, here, let's take a closer look at it. Okay. Very nice. It's got the dragon logo in white, and then there's like a gold. The bill has gold on the edge. Very nice. I'll be rocking this at racing events. Also, it's like got an adjustment here. I think you got to peel it back. It's like a suspender sort of, so you can adjust it if you got a big dome. Okay, let me put that off. It's probably too big. It's too big. It's okay. Alright, so that's what it looks like from the front. Then you can turn around and it'll say Sur Ron on the back. Okay. Okay, another thing I got is a Lightbee torque card. Alright. Okay, so one of my big gripes about the Sur Ron bike, alright, is that there's no service manual for this thing, man. I've never bought like a motorcycle that didn't have a freaking service manual, man. But we do have some kind of general torque specs and all that stuff, and really this bike is just so simple. That's the beauty about the Lightbee. It's a very simple bike to work on. If something breaks, it's pretty easy to fix it. All right. I'm not gonna lie, hasn't have the most high quality of parts, but if you break it, it's inexpensive and it's easy to replace. All right, if you watch my videos. Anyway, so what I bought is a torque card. It comes in this cool kind of holographic bag, all right? And then there's a card here, all right? And it tells you the torque specs, I guess, in Newton meters, all right? So let's take a look at this real quick. Take it out of the packaging. I should have bought like 2 of these, but what you can do is just keep this in your, I'm gonna keep it in my toolbox, okay? So I'll know, but it's pretty cool, so check it out. Okay, it's got like an engraving of the bike. It's like a metal car. I think it's made out of aluminum. All right, it's got a Lightbee on it. All right, it's got a bunch of numbers. All right, so there's a ruler. There's a ruler under here. I think it's in millimeters. Okay, I can't really see. There's a Sur Ron logo up here. There's some holes here. I guess these are for to put bolts through it, so you know which side is what. So this is a M8. This is a M7, M6, M5, and an M4 bolt, alright? So you just stick it in there and you'll know what size it is. Okay, but it doesn't have a number for them. Okay, here's what the other side looks like. So the other side is the torque specs, alright? It's engraved onto the card too, pretty nice. You still got that Sur Ron logo up there. Alright, so let's say number 2 looks like the axle, alright? I got all these in my phone anyways. I just wanted it because it looked cool. Okay, but number 2, all right? Number 2 looks like it's the axle, right? The rear axle. So if you look on the back here, number 2 is a M12, and it's 55 Newton meters, all right? Unfortunately, in America, we use foot-pounds more than Newton meters, all right? For the smaller stuff, Hades Omega likes Newton meters. I think it's a better scale. But for the bigger stuff, I'm kind of more familiar with foot-pounds type of thing, okay? But I just bought it because it's cool, you know? And like I said, for the smaller bolts and stuff, I use Newton meters, so. There's a total of 15, yeah, there's 15 things it points out, all right, and it tells you what the torques are. So one of the important things Hades Omega likes to stress is that you should always torque your fasteners, all right? Every bolt on this bike needs to be tightened to a specific torque, all right? You don't want too much or too less. Too much, you start stripping threads and breaking bolts. Too little, and it might come out, you know, and you could die, you know, type of thing. All right, so yeah, you want to torque it to manufacturer specifications. Okay, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but yeah, you know. So there it is. Okay, so this is probably the closest thing you'll get to a service manual. Okay, other than like the owner's manual. Okay. And then, well, I got some. I didn't pay for this. What is this? I got a free item, guys. I don't know what. I didn't pay for this, all right, but they gave it to me, so thank you, Sur Ron. Thank you, Sur Ron Canada. Let's see what it is. I think it's like a scarf or something. I think I saw this on the website. Oh yeah, it's like it's kind of like a tenagui or something. It's like a towel, all right. Oh yeah, it's got to be like this. So it says Sur Ron in it, and it has like a picture of a mountains, and then there's a forest down there, all right. And this, I don't know, it looks like a lava. The sky is like lava, right? So it's like a volcano, I guess. All right, there's a Sur Ron logo right here. Okay, pretty cool. Thanks, Sur Ron Canada. I didn't buy this, all right. So they gave it to me as a gift, I guess. So thank you. All right, I think you can buy this though. I'm not sure. All right, let's put it. Hang that right over here. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably hang it up in my garage or something. All right, it's like a handkerchief or a towel. In Japan, they call them tenaguis. Okay, and then I got two of these guys, all right? So what these are kickstand spring is what it's called. And these are 10. Oh, yeah, I didn't go over how much those were. The torque card is 12 bucks. Torque card's 12 bucks. And the ball cap is 20 bucks, okay? And then I already mentioned the shirt. The shirt was $23, all right? Yeah, oh, okay, these are $5 each, all right? It says two of them is $10, so these are $5 each. These are kickstand springs for the Sur Ron Light Beer, all right? I noticed I've been installing and uninstalling my kickstand a lot. I've noticed like the part that hooks onto the peg is starting to get weak now, and it's like kind of deformed. So one of these days it's gonna probably just bust off, and then your my kickstand will just be flopping around. All right, so I'll keep these handy just in case that happens. So maybe I'll just replace one. All right, that's why I bought two. One to put on the bike and one for the spare, because what does Hayes Mega recommend? You always carry spare parts for your light beat, because you're gonna break stuff all the time if you ride the way Hayes Mega does anyway. All right. And so yeah, that was it. The shipping was $16 for all this stuff. Not bad. It came, in my opinion, it came in like too big a box. They could probably put it in a smaller box. But there you go. Around Christmas time, I noticed they had socks for sale, Sur Ron socks. I was like, oh man, I kind of want that. I'm looking for socks. You know, socks is one of those things that you have to replace every once in a while because they get worn out, right? But they don't have them on the website anymore. So Sur Ron Canada, bring the socks back. I want to buy some. Okay, there are some cool socks. I think they were like the Stormby colors, like the yellow color. All right, the Sur Ron stuff is like yellow or gold now. All right, and it said Sur Ron on it, and there was some like lightning bolts, and they're like yellow and black. All right, so kind of like the hat, sort of. Yeah, kind of like the logo on the hat. All right, pretty cool. All right, so there you go. That is that's my show and tell for these Sur Ron merchandises. I'll be hitting up the Sur Ron Canada website more, all right, to get more cool Sur Ron stuff, so I can represent at the races, man. Like every time I go to the races, I'm always wearing like the Kawasaki stuff, but I'm not riding a Kawasaki bike, all right. I have a Kawasaki bike I race also, so. But yeah, now I can represent the Sur Ron. You know, a lot of people come up to me and ask me, "Hey, what is that bike?" I'm like, "Well, it's a Sur Ron. check it out. It says here on the swing arm." You know, well, I can just say like, Sur Ron, right? so like, yeah, it'll be easier to explain what it is. All right, believe it or not, I know the Sur Ron has become a very popular bike now, but like still a lot of people haven't heard about it. Okay, type of thing. All right. But they're about to, because the Stormby and the Ultra B are coming out. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hayes Big out. You can find this stuff on Sur Ron Canada's website or Sur Ron USA. I think they're based out of Canada. But yeah, the stuff did come from Canada. All right, the merchandise. And I will put a link where you can order this merchandise. All right, and this jersey if you want. Okay. This is from Rain VMX. Okay. Cool deal. Thanks for watching. Hayes Big out. Representing the Sur Ron brand.